Hello and welcome back to That Real Texas Team podcast. 0-3 is how we start our hunt for the first win in week 4. Your eyes do not deceive you. I am, in fact, a talking tomato. I was burned by the sun in Florida quite aggressively. I'm probably going to write a strongly worded letter to someone, probably NASA. Maybe do something about that. I don't know. But welcome in, y'all. With me, as always, my resident co-hosts who join me in Jacksonville, Mike, aka Magic Mike, aka the Black Mr. Clean. You can follow him on all the social medias at Mass3 Productions. Thank you, please, and thank you. Help this man's channel grow. Down at the bottom, we got Chris, aka Pac-Man Freestyle, over there on Instagram. He's the co-host of That's Crazy Podcast and Talk, and takes time to come on here. So let's try to help his channel grow as well. So like, subscribe, notification bell. Do the same thing here. We're at 317, and I was hoping we would have done this yesterday because yesterday we were at 316, and I would have had like a stone cold fucking like, fucking moment. But instead, now we're at 317, and I don't even, you know what I mean? Isn't that like the reverse of Houston's zip code or something? Area code?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, I'll take that.
Take it.
Shit. What a game, y'all.
10 goddamn win.
17-10, we take the loss to the Jaguars. In a game where at times it seemed like neither team actually wanted to win. This was probably one of the most uninspired performances, and I'm going to say that the fucking sun did not just a number on me, but just the energy level for the whole game and everything. I mean, it was hot, and you could tell dudes were out there just fucking dying on the field.
I think I saw a couple of cramps and different stuff like that. And we had, like you said, we had our whole AFC South team with us, and everybody said the same thing. That's the quietest I've ever heard a football stadium in my life. And I watch high school and middle school football.
Yeah,
that was embarrassing.
It wasn't really loud for most of the game. I mean, it was pretty loud when the Jags drove down and scored that on their opening possession. But after that, it was pretty quiet.
Bro, we were having conversations 3-4 people apart.
Yeah.
Actual conversations.
Yeah. It's not that there wasn't moments of loudness. It just was not consistently loud. And then again, very loud at the end of the game when everything kind of seemed to be on the line. But I don't know.
It's nothing like NRG.
Yeah. You're probably a little spoiled.
Nowhere near. Okay, first of all, the game itself is terrible. Second of all, like I say, the stadium, like I said, I have never been especially at a Texans game, been inside the stadium and our defense is on the field and I'm able to talk to the person next to me. It's impossible. You're not able to talk to the person next to you. Like that right there, that was an embarrassment. I mean, on top of the state, okay. So look, and when I say this, I am saying this with complete conviction and truth. Why is Jacksonville getting a new stadium? I need someone to please explain this to me. Why are they getting a new stadium?
Best I can tell, it's not a new stadium. It's a renovation of their current one.
Same thing we're doing in Houston.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be kind of just polishing it up and making things look nicer. I don't know. I have not seen the actual plan for the thing, but I do not believe that is actually 100% a brand new stadium. I think it'll be built on the bones.
Well, I can speak for Curtis on this one and myself. If they just give them a goddamn roof.
Oh, man. That'd be not even a whole roof. Just a piece of a roof.
Make it like the one in Atlanta. Put a little hole in the middle. Like, just cover us fans up.
Yeah.
Fuck the Jaguars. Let them cook. Let them cook.
Like it's not even, and it's the area. If it's, I don't have a problem with an outside stadium. I had a problem with that outside stadium. It was,
Yeah.
Bro, we were begging for rain. We wanted to get caught in the rain.
Oh,
Yep. I was literally praying for a cloud. I was like, dear Lord, can you just have one park
right here?
Just don't let it move, please. And for a minute there,
it did.
Yeah, you did, but then after that, no. I don't know. I mean, like the experience there was all right. I don't have a problem with the experience at the Jaguars thing. I mean, I want to eventually go to all the stadiums before, a lot of the old ones are gone. Like, I'll never get to go to like the old school like Chicago Bears Stadium, but I'd like to.
Well, that's
that
what
being
we
said,
we got to make it to Green Bay before they start doing some crazy shit. Then, because it's next.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be cool. Go to a fucking game at Lambeau.
I wouldn't even be mad if it's snowing. I just don't.
That'd be awesome.
I need it to snow. I need the real experience. I need it to snow.
Yeah, but no, I'm cool with that too. I do not want that real experience I had in Jacksonville ever again. We gotta go to Jacksonville at like the end of the year when it's cooled down a little bit.
Mm-hmm. But 17 to 10.
Let's get back to that crap on the field.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible.
Let's go over some stats for this game, okay? Now, this is going to sound bananas, but the pressure rate on CJ Stroud, according to PFF, 32.5% pressure rate, which is down a whole 9.5% from the prior week. How?
So you're telling me it got better somehow?
Against all odds and defying the eye test, yes, it actually got better. Slightly.
You know, if I can take my ego out of it and the fact that we're cooking, and like I said, Curtis, as you know, we're walking out of that building, the only thing I can say is fuck, we suck. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
If I can take all of that, think about
Mike got that fucking bougie, that booty Wi-Fi on right now.
Yeah, I think you're on the wrong Wi-Fi.
I mean, he's back now.
Here we go again. I'm back. But I think it was improved. But that just means it was so fucking bad before.
Yeah. Now there were even plays where the Texans kept in 8 people to block and still had an untouched pressure. They sent 7. We held in. We kept back 8. And somebody didn't get a hand on somebody at all. There is fundamental miscommunication either by CJ as far as what the blocking assignment should be, or the blocking assignments are not properly being translated and comprehended in the moment. Now, obviously, we were talking about this off screen. Ariante Ursary had his welcome to the NFL game. Josh Hines Allen ate him alive the whole game. Hell, Titus Howard couldn't get much of a hand on Trayvon Walker for most of the game. It was a whole thing. Run blocking was damn near impossible. You know who's kind of wild for this? You know who's got the best PFF grade for that game for us as far as pass blocking is concerned?
Ed Ingram.
Chris, it's your least favorite person.
Hold on.
Holy
what?
Shit. Yep. Wow. The juice is loose.
Oh, God.
Now,
holy shit.
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even know he played.
Oh, he rotated every drive with Laken Tomlinson.
He played both the snaps at left guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's something I don't believe I've seen him play though since he's been here. I don't think I've seen him play left guard.
Actually, he played left guard his rookie year because he had come into the season injured already and was on a list for a while. And Jarrett Patterson, who was filling in for the injured Scott Quesenberry, had gotten hurt. Michael Dieter was in there. And then Juice Scruggs came in because Titus Howard had gotten hurt and he had been playing guard.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I had no idea. That was my first time recalling him ever playing guard. So, I mean, left guard. Let me rephrase, not guard.
Brandon, you got a fact. That is definitely a fact on that one.
Yeah. Yep. That's the first time I've ever seen Brandon recycle a joke. But
it sinks in so much better now.
It's true. Yeah, Howie Roseman's on some 4-dimensional chess. He might actually, I don't know, he might actually be a Sith Lord. I'm not entirely sure yet. But there's a lot of weirdness going on in the organization the last couple days. CJ Gardner-Johnson no longer with the Texans following the Jaguars game where, yet again, he did not know his proper responsibilities on certain play calls. He was supposed to be in certain spots, did not get to those spots, and then turns around and says he wanted to blitz more anyway. So, and then we release him.
F you.
Now, with that being said, and how poor he's played, honestly, who gives a shit? He might go anywhere else and fucking and buy into their system.
He's going right back to Philly.
He'd go right back to Philly all the way. I don't give a shit.
I don't either. It's too late to even
He's not going back. He's not going back to Philly because I don't think they want him.
Well, we've got Jimmy Ward, who's been cleared of charges and is soon to be taken off the NFI list, the commissioner's exempt list. And then we have soon to be taken off IR Jalen Reed, safety out of Penn State. So at the moment, I don't really think that it's entirely necessary to even have CJ Gardner-Johnson anyway. I think we have more than enough with Jimmy Ward and Jalen Reed to back him up that I think we're pretty solid as is.
From those type of mistakes that he's making, makes me say, fuck it, let MJ Stewart play.
I knew you was going to say that. But for real.
I'm just being honest, man. Like, I didn't like MJ Stewart, but from knowing that those mistakes he made, like, I read the same report and went back and looked at all these different things that he was doing wrong on the field. And I was like, damn, that makes a whole lot more sense than they just were in the wrong damn defense.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when you go play pickup basketball, but there's one guy playing zone while everybody else is playing man. Yeah, we're finna get cooked.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened. I don't know if it's, like I said, the reports out there that he just couldn't learn the fucking defense, but it might just be like, I won a Super Bowl. I know what to do. So I'm going to do it my way regardless of what the play call is.
Yeah.
Because he can't be that goddamn stupid. He's been in the league for 9 years.
7. This is...
Yeah, I was about to say he's a lot younger. Yeah, he's a lot younger.
Currently 27.
Yeah, than we think.
Fuck me.
He got in the league when he was 20. And
his career should be over. I'm just saying. If all these reports that are coming out about him, like I said, not to even bring it up, but did y'all hear about the one that him pocket watching his teammates?
No.
Yeah. He was upset that certain other players on our defense and their new contracts were making more money than him. Now, I know he doesn't have the balls or the gall to be talking about Derek Stingley. So the only other person who got a new contract in our defensive backs is who?
Petrie.
Who gets the blitz more often than he does. That's Petrie's job.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it sound like that's probably who he was talking about? Saying they were probably overpaid? But I don't know about you. In my job, we don't talk about other guys' pay. Even if I know that guy makes more than me, I don't bring that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought guys in general, we don't do that shit.
Brandon, I'm gonna ask a question here. What resources did Caserio dump into Jimmy Ward this season?
Just paid him. He was already paid.
Yeah.
He was already paid.
I think that's old stuff. And then your prior comment, number 2, it made them not look for a better safety in the draft when they could have had a guy like McCoober or Xavier Watts. Absolutely, those guys probably are better, but I think we haven't seen Jalen Reed play, and I'd like to think that there's still a method to the madness. Let's see, Jimmy Ward, Tima extension. When was that? That was 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Not this year. Because they were definitely – he was definitely on the line to be cut before the legal matters came out.
Yeah. I'm gonna Google it just to make sure.
Can we sidebar real quick? Just a real quick question. Can anybody tell me what's going on with Damian Pierce?
Healthy scratch.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's not D'Amico's decision on which running backs play this week and which ones don't. Damian Pierce is a kick returner. And Jalen Noel looks good back there returning kicks. They're not going to move him out of there. The other guy back there has been Tremon Smith, and he's serviceable. They want to give the ball to Woody Marks more often running the ball. So I'm be honest, it doesn't even make sense to dress out Damian Pierce if he's not gonna return kicks, and he's also not going to run the ball. Even though Damian Pierce is actually one of our better pass blocking running backs, I definitely know he could do better than Dare right now.
Yeah.
But
Dare is getting destroyed.
But Dare's a special teams guy, so he's going to get dressed. That's one of Frank Ross's dress outs.
Brandon was saying he could have been gone already. No one knows what's up with Pierce. Scatterbo stole Damian Pierce's mojo.
Hey man, Scatterboo was crazy in fantasy points this week too.
Look, and Tyrone Tracy might be done, so it's gonna get worse.
Oh, hey, that's cool with me. I drafted his ass.
I think
I already told y'all before the draft. I like Scatterboo. The moment I had a chance to draft him on my fantasy, I did, and I didn't. It was crazy. Last week was the first time I started him because I hadn't been starting him. He wasn't doing anything, but I don't know why I started him. So, but someone told me to start him, and because I was like, I'm gonna lose at fantasy this week. It's terrible. Like I ended up winning, but still. Shout out Jeff. I think that's who I was playing.
Ouch.
Way to go, Jeff.
I'm pretty sure that's who I was playing. But look, anyway, back to that. Go ahead.
Damian Pierce is he's the odd man out. He's the man on the outside looking in because he offers little to no special teams utility. He's not shown the ability to actually impact the ground game, and he doesn't have that same that he had his rookie year. Like he's not like shying away from contact. It's just it's like he's got the yips. It's like he forgot how to run the ball like Damian fucking Pierce, and now he's trying to run the ball like Arian Foster.
And the thing is, if Nick Chubb wasn't doing decent, Nick Chubb's doing okay. If Nick Chubb was actually struggling, I think we'd see Damian Pierce stressed out. But Nick Chubb is, when they give him the ball, one of the things that I think I heard them saying is the Texans actually haven't been stopped for a loss all year on the run.
What?
They might get back to, and meaning that when Nick Chubb's running the ball. Let me specify that. Like Nick Chubb's at least getting back to the line of scrimmage.
He lost 2 yards. There was that's also inaccurate. No, I've seen him get tackled for a loss.
And like so like I agree with you for that for week 1 with Nick Chubb. Honestly, and I know he got the touchdown in week 2. I don't think he'd been looking that great. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have not thought that he looked that. What did his
stats look like for Jacksonville? What did Nick Chubb's stats actually look like?
Terrible.
Let's see, Chubbert.
But you know what? I think we had a better run game in Jacksonville, if I remember right.
Just barely. I'm about to pull it up. Hold on. Waiting on the shit to load. All right. Nick Chubb was 9 for 38.
Terrible.
So 4.2 average. Woody Marks was 6 for 27, which is 4.5. And CJ was 4 for 22. That's 5.5.
And I'm going to be honest with you guys. You know, if a running back can average 4 yards a carry, that's not bad.
No. We were doing the damn thing. It just
wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough.
Yeah. And I think we all said towards the end of that game, why did we stop running the ball? Because at one point we were.
Dude, I didn't realize. Okay, yeah, it was a lot less running than I thought. 15 rushes. Like we're not. I'm not counting CJ. CJ's or scrambles. We're not going to do that. 15 rushes. 15 rushes total between both running backs is terrible. That is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
They're at least 5 short. I expect to see 20 rushes from them when we were supposedly supposed to be a running team.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible. I didn't even realize I did not even realize that.
But 4 yards a carry, it actually really like shit.
Like shit. Nobody's going to look good behind this offensive line.
Except for maybe Derrick Henry.
And hell, even he needs some blocking.
Bro,
you know,
I swear, and I don't know. It seems like Derrick Henry can't hold on to the ball either.
Yep.
The fumbling machine.
Speaking of marquee names that are, hurt, did not participate at practice today, Derek Stingley and Titus Howard, as well as fullback / tight end Jakob Johnson, who was our highest graded offensive player, by the way, last week. Jakob.
Fuck me.
Yep.
This is what we're doing here. This is how we play football.
That's how we're doing it. So if Titus doesn't go, does that mean they kick Ursary back out to right, and Cam becomes the left again? Because the other option is you keep Ursary at left, and then you put who at right tackle.
So, like, I even though I'm not fond of Ursary being at right tackle, I'd rather him go to right tackle than Blake Fisher come in.
Oh God, no! I wasn't even going to bring up that guy's name. I would say, what's Trent Brown's level right now? Is he still on IR?
I mean, he's on the practice squad, but I'm pretty sure he's still on the list.
We should be able to elevate him for a game. And the thing is, Titus Howard's sick. It's not an injury; he's sick.
That's what's up. Oh, okay. Interesting. So you're saying you got an in. So what you're saying is this Tennessee game could be Titus Howard's flu game?
Yep. Yep.
Shoot, we're gonna need some sort of Herculean effort to get this fucking team going. All right. We're 0-3. We're 0-1 in the
bad
division.
team.
I want to remind you of what happened, and I believe it was either 2018 or 2019.
2018.
We went 0-3 with a loss to the Titans in week 2. And then in week 4, we had a division matchup with the Colts, and we beat them in overtime, which kickstarted 9 straight wins and eventually got us to 11-5 and winning the AFC South.
Awesome.
With that being said, obviously the very different teams, very, very different teams. What are the chances we can even get back to 500 by the end of the year? But based on what we've seen, even if like our wildest dreams come to fruition and we just get average offensive line play from here on out, what do you think the actual ceiling is? Has the damage already been done to CJ mentally?
Okay.
No, we're talking about
Optimistic.
this season. Go ahead. Sorry.
Optimistic Texans fan that's been watching the games, paying attention, evaluating the best I can. We haven't gotten our ass kicked in the game yet.
Not once.
Every last one of these games have been close. Our defense is holding it down with a fuck up in the back. There's a guy back there doing his own damn thing, and we're still been in these games.
Yeah.
I don't think this season's burnt yet, but I will say a win this week, definitely possible. But you know who we play next week?
In week 5?
Yeah.
The Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be fucking awesome that this is the year we finally beat the Ravens. It would be.
Is it in Baltimore?
Yeah.
Yes, it's always in Baltimore.
Classic.
Oh, I think last year it wasn't right.
No,
Yeah.
last year it was Christmas Day, and Beyonce was singing.
Oh yeah, that's when you you did such the right thing.
Brandon says 2018. Is that the year that the Colts ended our season? Yuck. Hey, we started 0-3 and made it to the fucking playoffs. All right. Do you know how hard that is?
It's only been done like 9 times in the NFL history.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
we were the last team to do it.
7 years ago. And it doesn't happen that often.
You barely make it to the playoffs going 0-2.
Yeah. So I don't necessarily think that we can hit full-blown panic mode yet.
Not yet.
I think that the AFC South is still not great. I think the Colts are benefiting from a cupcake part of their schedule so far. And at some point, Danny Dimes is going to show us what Danny Dimes has been up until this point.
The Phantom Trip. I ain't forgot that shit yet.
But until then, they're ahead of us 3 games, and we can't even get in the column on the left. We have basically self-sabotaged every game. The Dare fumble, week 2 against the Bucks, we missed the sack on Baker on 4th down and 10, which would have wrapped the game up. We, in week 3, have the Nico fumble. The Jags go down and put 7 on the board after that. Now we've got to drive down the field to try to tie the game instead of take the lead. And Ariante gets worked by Josh Allen.
Oh, and
slaps the ball as CJ's trying to throw, causing the second interception of the day.
So number one, that was a terrible play call. I think that play call was terrible. They could have got something quick to the sidelines. They only needed 1 yard. Terrible play call.
I'm going to be honest. I went back and watched it. CJ also held the ball too goddamn long.
He does that.
He was trying to go for the home run when he should have took the single. There were two guys open 6 or 7 yards down the field.
You only needed 1 yard. Only needed 1 yard.
Brandon, I know that if we bring it up, the Colts fans will have a certain response. But to that, I say this. Deflategate, bitches. And then the big difference between third or fourth ranked schedule and the first place schedule. Yeah, we're playing the stronger teams, and we're going to have issues. But that being said,
yeah, we play the Ravens and the Chiefs every year.
Yeah. That being said, we're close.
We're right there.
We're close. And we're playing division winners, playoff teams. It's not that we're getting blown out. It's not that we look unprepared. It's that the little idiosyncrasies on offense are just so blatant. The lack of great communication along the offensive line and play calling at times, CJ holding the ball too long. It's all just a combination of things that is just kind of slowly butt fucking us aggressively. No diddy.
Like, okay, thank you. The thing I need CJ to get his swagger back. I didn't even just slang that shit. If you're throwing interceptions because you're trying to test somebody down the field, that's a whole different thing. But he's throwing interceptions because he's trying to fool somebody, or he's trying to take the big play. Wasn't even the big play. Him trying to take the big play, he got hit as he's throwing it. The other one, it was the interception earlier in the game. It was a good play by the defense.
Yeah.
He's goaded them into, oh, I'm not here. You keep forgetting these guys. Yeah, these guys have 38-inch verticals too, man. They didn't just hand them out to only one team. These guys are athletes as well. He tried to throw it over the top of them like he wasn't there. And you paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point. If he throws an interception trying to go deep to Nico, are we upset?
No.
We're really not.
No, and I mean, Nico is, I swear, the only person that's getting any separation. Nobody.
No, I digress on that one. Against Jacksonville, Christian Kirk was open quite often. So
he missed him a bunch of times.
So was Dalton Schultz. It's just he kept looking further down the field. And we're not even going to talk about Xavier Hutchinson was open damn near the whole game. Almost every play he was out there, he was open. CJ's got to get off that ball. CJ's got to get off it, man. We know you got an arm. You ain't got to display it every time. But you saw what that bastard Sunshine was doing. Ooh, wide open guy. Hit him in the hands. I never thought I'd say this, but I actually feel sorry for Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, I surely did that game. And I know he was playing us, but he had so many drop passes.
God damn.
So many drop passes.
I got frustrated.
Man.
I got frustrated for him. I was like, God damn. Like, what do you want him to do? You want to get it? He had to do, what was it? What movie was that where they threw the ball so hard it got stuck in the face mask?
Oh, crap.
I know what you're
talking about. Varsity Blues?
It might have been.
Or is it a movie with like kids?
Oh, no. No, it was The Replacements. With Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Flink, is that what you need? Because I saw Trevor started humming that shit after they kept dropping. He's like, okay, you're going to catch this one.
Mm-hmm. You stop dropping my fucking passes.
Yeah, that was terrible. Like I said, the whole game entirely was terrible because, I mean...
Hence why we should have won it. The whole reason why we should have won the goddamn game.
Little Giants.
They did it there too? Yeah.
I was thinking, I remember one with like a kid.
With little kids. Yeah, the kid with the butterfingers, and he just stuck it in there. Then it was the kid with the stickum on his hand too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
I remember that. Good movie. They don't make movies like that anymore.
No, they make shitty movies now.
So, oh God, I don't know. There's really not much to talk about with this game. It was
bad.
underwhelming. Most of the offense happened in the fourth quarter, and
The fourth
for the
quarter
rest
was
of
exciting.
yeah, the rest of the game was shit. Just dog water. The only thing that makes this game even a little better is if Kaimi actually makes the field goal to start the drive or to the first drive, I think things go a little differently. But I've kind of noticed there have been a couple different instances this year where if they just kick the field goal, if they just kick the fucking field goal, like against the Bucks, instead of going
Go for
4 and out at the goal line, you kick the field goal, then you get then you're at what 17 points.
They should have just ran Nick Chubb for. If they were going to do that, they should have just ran Nick Chubb 4 times.
Yeah.
With that being said,
That's what I was laughing at. It's just funny.
the thing is, it could have been better. Nick Haley's play calling has been questionable. We saw screen passes at the weirdest fucking times, and it's screen passes. It's not even to the running back; it's to the receivers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, we're gonna do that right now. It's 2nd and 12 when we run a screen pass. Gotcha. All right, I ain't gonna question. I ain't gonna ask you.
Well, that's the thing is, when you got an offensive line that can't fucking block, you got to get it out of the fucking thing, get it out of the hands fast, so that, in theory, you're keeping the defensive line honest.
But quick outs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they opened the game with a quick out and missed to fucking Nico.
Yes, they did. But you do it again.
There's no rhythm. It doesn't seem like there's any sort of cohesion. It's just kind of meh.
And before I forget, did Berrios even run an offensive play?
No.
I don't recall seeing him on the field at all.
I don't remember seeing him either. I wonder.
Okay. We're gonna keep a bunch of players on the team and not use them. Got it. Not that I really want to see Berrios in there. I'd rather see Jalen Noel every time. But damn.
Yeah.
He gets paid to play football.
He wasn't targeted. I was going to see if he had any tackles or anything. I don't see any tackles.
He didn't play. Because I know Frank Ross wouldn't use him on punt or kickoff. He's small.
Yeah.
He's small.
Noel got that locked up anyway.
Yeah, Noel's doing damn fine at it. But look, gentlemen, the defense can only do so much for so long before, in every game, the bottom falls out and the put away score is made. We've seen it 3 weeks in a row. Do you worry about seeing that against the Titans?
Not as much. The Titans have trouble getting out of their own fucking way.
And this is the only question.
Similar to us.
The Titans had to switch their play caller this week. So what is it? What does that really say?
Yeah.
Shit,
we might need to switch our goddamn play caller.
No, I'm pretty sure we do.
1,000%.
It's because I just don't get it. Where are y'all finding these guys that don't make adjustments? That's my whole issue. Does nobody know how to make adjustments at all?
Well, he made adjustments. He just makes bad play calls. He calls plays at the wrong damn time.
When I was in high school, we ran the wing tee. Oof. And we ran it really well. I'm not going to bullshit you. We never obviously had like those, phenomenal passing game numbers, but we could run the damn ball down your throat. I remember games where we easily rushed for 300-400 yards. there were situations where the running game wasn't working, and our offensive coordinator on 3rd and 14 would call a guard trap. I don't know why. It would never work for the 3rd down conversion, but
Ever.
yeah. So I feel it. I've lived it. I've seen the fucking offensive coordinator kind of, shit the bed at times. Eventually what happens is you just start throwing more often. That's your change of pace because the running is so inconsistent. And that's what happened against the Jags. We threw a lot more. It wasn't a lot, but it was more. And it just was not, it wasn't it.
Chris.
It wasn't crisp. I don't know. There's just so much miscommunication and everything going on right now. I wonder how much buyer's remorse everybody has about Nick Caley right now. And I hope that if we do move on from Nick Caley at some point, that the next OC is somebody who has been calling plays for a long time and is somebody who's probably just out of the head coach hunt. You know what I mean? Like, you remember when we had Wade Phillips as our defensive coordinator?
Had just got fired.
He had just gotten fired as a head coach. He was our defensive coordinator for like 7 or 8 years. It was awesome. That's what we need. We need somebody.
I'm going to say it again. Mike McDaniel. It's coming. There's no way that Mike McDaniel keeps his job in Miami. There's almost no way.
Yeah.
We know he can call plays. His problem is Tua is his quarterback.
Yeah, and you live and die by Tua. And it's not even necessarily about his play. It's just like the fucking man is made of glass.
And left-handed quarterbacks are dangerous. Not against the other team, but for themselves. Michael Penix, left-handed quarterback, just got benched this week. Mm-hmm. He's going to be starting this Sunday. They're putting him back in there.
Yeah. Well, look, gentlemen, it's good. It's to the point now where all I want to talk about is next week, and we got to save that for the preview pod. So I think this is a good
time where, this game, like I said, the game itself, it was a very underwhelming game. Everything about it. The Bucs game, although we lost, it was a more interesting game because it was at home, and I know we were. We were in it. We were there. Goddamn it! Like we were there, and everything about that game. Like you say, the fourth quarter was probably the most exciting. I was gone by then because I was on the road already, but. And I got lost trying to get back to the car. Thank God somebody sent a pin to the location because I didn't know where I was going. Because for some reason their parking is like they have this all spread out parking everywhere. Like, oh man, it's just whatever. But the game itself sucked. Texans and Jaguars, you guys should be should not feel good about your week. Jaguars only should feel good about a win because your team did not play good either. But you guys
I almost forgot. Before I forget that, those goddamn Jags fans on the way out, Duval, all that bullshit. I was like, did y'all not see the game that y'all won? Mm-hmm. Y'all played like complete fucking shit. This is one of them wins where you should just walk out the building thankful you won. But that motherfuckers were bragging like they blew us out. I was like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Delusional. When you get them in Duval.
I actually heard people talk about, we might be able to make the Super Bowl this year. I'm like.
Yeah. Now, here's the fun part. I don't know if you guys heard it, but before the game started, they were talking about the last time that the Jags beat the Texans in Jacksonville was 7 years ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel
it makes sense. We have this big old huge, head to head. It's like we're like
so you basically
we
trying to
have a
say the
good
Jags have
15
been our
games more than
bitches.
them.
Mm-hmm.
They've been our bitches for quite a few years.
Yeah. I think the record is 31-16.
Yes, I think it was 31-15, and that just changed on Sunday.
Bitches.
So, Brandon asks, does Travis Hunter exist? I've only ever
barely.
seen him in commercials. Yeah,
Barely.
he's not real. He's like a unicorn or your wife's orgasm.
Because I don't feel like he got any type of separation. He had that one big play, and that was just because motherfuckers can't tackle. That was literally it.
You know who else? Travis Hunter can't tackle either.
Oh yeah, we know that.
He tackles like Dion. I'm gonna grab the shoelace. Yeah.
He did one of those. Nick Chubb ran at him, and he literally did this. I'm like, Nick's only here. he got the fuck out the way. I'm like, this ain't even Nick Chubb of old.
Oh, I did come up with
160 pounds.
Chubb or Lang. That's a pretty sick.
I like it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, I think it's a good spot to go and wrap it up, gentlemen, because I can't wait to get into the preview. But I want to thank both of you for taking time out of your evenings and away from your families to come on and talk Texans ball with me. Thank both of you for coming on to the bachelor's trip. That was a lot of fun. What are you showing me right now? Is that your phone?
No. I'm just hiding.
Oh.
This is as close as I'm going to get to wearing a paper bag. I'll never be a Browns fan.
Or an Aints fan. Go ahead. Help Chris's channel grow. That's Crazy Podcast and talk. Like, subscribe, notification bell. Do the same thing for Mike at Maz3 Productions. Like, subscribe, notification bell. Do the same thing here. We're at 317. Like, see that number keep climbing. Yeah. Like, subscribe, notification bell.
Let's work it.
Fuck the Cowboys, the Colts, the Titans, the Jags. Go Texans.